Hello and welcome to the MAC weather page for this Wednesday, December 12th, and you can see we're loading a train yesterday as we put this into motion. You also see a lot of trucks coming and going. We picked up about 65,000 bushels of grain came in yesterday, so another very busy day. Quite the harvest here in December as finally the weather is shaped up and dried out enough for many are getting into the fields and finishing up. We should see things wind down here in just the coming days. As far as the headlines go, maybe a trace to an inch of snow. The heaviest will be in north central lower Michigan, again where the amounts could be around an inch or so. And then we're going to have a chance of some patchy freezing drizzle, but overall still a fairly mild pattern, but we do see maybe a change to some deep winter conditions coming up in about 10 days, and we'll show you that as well. As far as our normal for the day, our normal high is 33, the normal low is 20. And if we look at yesterday, we had a high just above freezing at 33, a low of 29. So with the cloud cover, pretty steady uniform temperatures. And if we look at sunrise this morning at 8:02, it'll set at 5:02 tonight. As we approach, soon we'll be going under 9 hours of daylight as we approach the shortest time of the year. And as far as temperatures this morning, mainly in the mid-20s. You see the warm spot 28, but look over here in the thumb, only 21 degrees at Marlette and 19 degrees at Brown City, and we'll show you why. Obviously more in the way of clearing over in the eastern portions of lower Michigan. That's why they are quite a bit colder than the rest of the areas. And you can see on the satellite view, you can see that area still not under the clouds. That's why their temperatures really dropped this morning. Meanwhile, snow will begin to develop and maybe becoming mixed with some freezing drizzle here late this afternoon or tonight. Again, accumulation should be on the light side, and you can see on the radar some of this activity now beginning to blossom. We expect the heaviest precipitation to be around the Mount Pleasant to Muskegon area off to the north, but there will be snow showers across many other areas of the MAC locations today into tonight. You can see on the weather map the low pressure system that'll be moving to the northeast, and again that'll drag some overrunning precipitation over this warm front, and then it'll move off to the east, and that'll maintain our chilly weather right on through the weekend. But we are seeing some moderating temperatures up around 40 degrees, but still no big warm-ups coming up, just a little above normal here over the next 5 to 7 days. And you can see on the weather map as we approach Thursday morning that low pressure system moves off to the northeast, and then we're left with a little bit of mixed precipitation, some freezing drizzle across much of lower Michigan back into Wisconsin and Iowa. And then finally by Friday, as that system begins to move off to the northeast, just some leftover light precipitation, mixed precipitation, but again that should move out as we again go through the day on Friday. As far as precipitation amounts, again, not a whole lot of precipitation here coming up over the next 7 days. And if we look at snowfall, again, maybe local areas could pick up an inch or two. You look up towards Mecosta County, maybe northern Gratiot County, Isabella County, back into Newaygo County again. But overall, this will be a pretty light snowfall here coming up over the next 24 hours. And you can still see our extended outlook calls for above to much above normal temperatures, with drier conditions near normal here in the 6 to 10, but more active pattern sets up in the 8 to 14 day outlook, and that could usher in behind that some mighty cold air. If we take a look at this would be, I believe, for next Saturday, you can see on the GFS a pretty strong clipper system is going to be dropping into the Dakotas and probably heading right towards southern Wisconsin or Michigan. Again, this will probably change a lot in the coming days, but the idea, and it's also established as far as the European and the Canadian models also are seeing some very cold air coming in here as we get to about day 9 or day 10, and you can see this clipper on the next shot moving down towards Wisconsin. Again, we expect that to drop down probably through Wisconsin or Michigan, but behind it some very cold north and northwest winds is going to bring a big change to our pattern. But that looks like that'll happen give or take a couple of days around Christmas as it looks right now, or maybe just before. So we could end up with a white Christmas yet if that's what you want. There still is some hope for that. As far as the forecast goes, in the short term, you can see our temperatures slowly moderate from the low 30s up to around 40 through the weekend. Best chances of precipitation will be today into this evening. A little break for Thursday, but then Thursday night into early Friday, maybe a mixed bag of precipitation as well there. Looks like we're going to see a little bit more in the way of drying on Saturday and Sunday with some sunshine. Temperatures around 40. It'll feel quite nice out there for the weekend. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.